Hello everyone, welcome back to Topper's Choice. I hope you all are doing great. Today we are going to discuss Chapter 1 of Class 10 English First Flight, A Letter to God. This chapter is very important for your exams because it teaches us about faith, hope, kindness, and irony. So make sure you watch till the end because along with the complete explanation, I will also share important exam points and quick revision notes. सबसे पहले एक क्विक रिकैप कर लेते हैं। ये स्टोरी एक गरीब फार्मर लेंचो की है जो अपनी फसल पर डिपेंड करता था। उसकी फसल को बचाने के लिए बारिश की जरूरत थी। बारिश आई भी, लेकिन थोड़ी देर बाद वो एक खतरनाक हेलस्टॉर्म यानी ओलावृष्टि में बादल गई और उसकी सारी फसल बर्बाद हो गई। लेंचो को भगवान पर बहुत ज्यादा विश्वास था। इसी विश्वास के कारण उसने गॉड को एक लेटर लिखा और 100 पेसोस मांगे। पोस्टमास्टर और पोस्ट ऑफिस के एम्प्लॉइज ने उसकी हेल्प की और 70 पेसोस भेजे। लेकिन लेंचो ने सोचा कि बाकी 30 पेसोस पोस्ट ऑफिस वालों ने चुरा लिए हैं। इसी मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग पर पूरी स्टोरी बेस्ड है। अब चैप्टर को डिटेल में समझते हैं। The story begins with Lencho, a hard-working farmer. He lived with his family in a small house on the top of a hill. From his house, he could see his entire field. His family depended completely on farming for their livelihood. If the crops were good, they would have enough food and money. If the crops failed, life would become very difficult. At that time, the crops needed rain. Lencho was eagerly waiting for it. He kept looking at the sky and hoping that clouds would appear soon. Finally, dark clouds gathered in the sky and rain started falling. Lencho became very happy. He believed that the rain would save his crops and bring a good harvest. In fact, he compared the raindrops to silver coins falling from the sky. This shows how important rain was for farmers. However, nature had something else planned. After some time, the rain turned into a violent hailstorm. Instead of water, huge hailstones started falling from the sky. The storm continued for a long time. The fields became white because of the hailstones. The crops were completely destroyed. When the storm finally stopped, Lencho looked at his fields with sadness. Everything was ruined. The corn plants were destroyed and not a single leaf remained unharmed. It seemed as if a swarm of locusts had attacked the fields. The entire harvest was lost. Lencho knew that his family would now face hunger. They had no crops and no source of income. Anyone in this situation would feel hopeless. But Lencho had one thing that kept him strong. He had complete faith in God. He believed that God could see everything and would definitely help him. The next day, Lencho decided to write a letter to God. Yes, an actual letter. In the letter, he explained that his crops had been destroyed and requested 100 pesos. He needed the money to sow his fields again and feed his family until the next harvest. After writing the letter, he went to the post office and mailed it. On the envelope, he simply wrote one address, to God. Now imagine the reaction of the post office employees. When the postmaster saw the letter, he laughed at first. But when he read it, he was deeply moved. He was amazed by Lencho's faith. He thought that such faith should never be broken. The postmaster wanted to help Lencho. So he decided to collect money for him. He donated part of his own salary and requested other employees to contribute as well. Some of them gave money willingly. After collecting contributions from different people, they managed to gather 70 pesos. Although it was less than the 100 pesos Lencho had requested, it was all they could arrange. The postmaster placed the money inside an envelope and sent it to Lencho. To make sure Lencho's faith remained strong, the envelope was signed with only one word, God. A few days later, Lencho received the letter. He opened the envelope and found money inside. Interestingly, he was not surprised at all. Why? Because he had complete faith that God would answer his prayer. But then he counted the money. There were only 70 pesos. Immediately, Lencho became disappointed. He was certain that God could never make a mistake. If he had asked for 100 pesos, then God must have sent 100 pesos. So where were the remaining 30 pesos? Instead of questioning God, Lencho blamed the post office employees. He believed that they had stolen the missing money. This is the most important part of the story. Lencho wrote another letter to God. In this letter, he asked for the remaining 30 pesos. He also requested God not to send the money through the post office because, according to him, the employees were a bunch of crooks. And this brings us to the central irony of the chapter. The people whom Lencho called thieves were actually the people who had helped him. The postmaster and the employees had donated their own money out of kindness. Yet Lencho misunderstood them completely. This situation is called irony because the reality is exactly opposite to what Lencho believes. Now let's discuss the important themes of the chapter. The first theme is faith. Lencho's faith in God was absolute. Even after losing everything, he never doubted that God would help him. The second theme is humanity and kindness. The postmaster and the employees showed selfless kindness by helping a stranger. The third theme is irony. Lencho suspected the very people who were helping him. The fourth theme is the relationship between humans and nature. Farmers depend heavily on nature, and one natural disaster can completely change their lives. Now let's talk about symbolism. The hailstorm symbolized destruction, loss, and despair. The letters symbolize hope, innocence, and faith. The money symbolizes human kindness and compassion. Before ending the video, let's quickly revise some important exam questions. Who was Lencho? Lencho was a poor farmer with strong faith in God. Why did Lencho write a letter to God? He wrote the letter because his crops were destroyed by a hailstorm and he needed financial help. How much money did he ask for? He asked for 100 pesos. How much money did he receive? He received 70 pesos. Why was Lencho angry? Because he thought the post office employees had stolen 30 pesos. What is the irony in the story? Lencho suspected the same people who had helped him. What message does the story convey? The story teaches us the importance of faith, kindness, and understanding others correctly. So students, a letter to God is much more than just a simple story. It shows us the power of faith, the beauty of human kindness, and how misunderstandings can sometimes hide the truth. Lencho's faith and the postmaster's generosity make this chapter memorable and meaningful. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Topper's Choice, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.